So we have this idea that we might be involved in the night show at Equifest in 8 weeks' time. So here we are, halfway through August. We're dry enough now that we can do something, but you know, we're still pretty shaggy and dirty, and the horses too. I thought you might be interested in just seeing little bits and pieces of what we do. I actually haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I don't really know. I'm just doing a few different pieces, and hopefully we'll get to put them together before too long and make something that might look show-worthy. But these are the candidates. So beside me here we've got Max, who's, you can see he's full of enthusiasm about this idea. Max, we wouldn't have been doing a part in the night show last year. Max was in rehab. Cassidy here on my left, he'd been in one show, it was a bit too much for him. It's just unfortunate that when I started out, and some of you would have seen this, some of you would have seen me doing things with Oscar, and then Maverick and Oscar. Those were the first horses I had when I came back to New Zealand. And you know, we did little backyard demonstrations, and we did AMP shows. That was a big deal for us in those days, you know, doing an AMP show. We did shows. Heck, I remember doing a show, a demonstration where I had 3 people watching, literally. So, you know, they got to practice in front of crowds, not very big crowds. They got to practice in different environments. Unfortunately for Max, his first demonstration was at Equitana in Auckland in a night show, which was kind of a big deal for him. And Cassidy, his first demonstration was 2020 Equifest, which was a little overwhelming for him. So part of this is we also want to have the opportunity to introduce them to crowds, which we're going to desperately try and do in the next few weeks, indoors and hopefully at night time. So we're going to try and come up with some ideas about how we can do that in an environment where we can influence the crowd to help me influence the horses and their perception of the crowd. So that aside, we're just going to get on with a couple of little things here. As I said, I don't really know what we're going to do. We don't really have a routine. We've just got some things we can do and some things that I think, oh, that might be fun working on. And the problem is, though, the more I do things, the more I think, oh, we should try this and try that. And we're almost too late to introduce new things. But we'll see if we can't wake them up, and we'll just get on with it. Ruth's going to film a bit here and there, and we'll see what's what. We are today online and in the round corral because Max here needs a little more support. I did something that upset him the other day in the arena, and he got to practice running around the arena. And I think we'll get back to the smaller area here for a while. I was actually correcting Cassidy, but Max took it a little bit personally, which isn't that a turn up, eh? All right, lads, come on, let's get a little warm up going. All right, now we don't know how to do this yet, but this could be really useful, particularly if things go wrong and we need to go, no, you're on the wrong side. So, kind of simple, mate. Simple. No, it doesn't mean that. That's not what that means. It's up there by your eye. There you go. Oh, who's a clever lad, eh? Ah, yes. Yeah. Take your time though. We don't want to like wear you out. So we're just reshuffling the deck. This may not actually be part of a demonstration, deliberately anyway. This is a handy thing to be able to do should things go wrong, as they have every time so far, you know, something's gone wrong. And there are often things I'd like to do where I need a particular horse in a particular position and the horses in a particular order. So obviously I've just got the 2 to work with now, but sometimes, you know, I might want a particular horse on my right side, and of course I've got the other one on my right side. So just being able to shuffle them around. If I do this here now, I should very quickly be able to do that when I'm riding. So oftentimes, you know, I might end up with a horse on my left and it should be on my right. So if I can just reach around and suggest to them what they need to do, and they go, oh, that, I know that one. And then they go and find their place on the other side of the horse. So certain times that we might need to do that deliberately, and quite often we might need to do that because something's gone a bit wrong. So it'll be handy. There's lots of little things like that. There's a lot of little things that take a long time to prepare that might just not even be used in the show, or might just take a second or two to do in a show, or stop something going wrong. So there's a lot in the behind the scenes that you don't necessarily see come showtime. Right now we're putting our emphasis on relaxation more so than performance, and you can see we're achieving the relaxation part. So there'll be times when I'll offer them a little giddy up and say, come on, we need to perform a little better. And in fact, that's necessary to do. But right now, we'll just go slow. If you can't do it slow and smooth, you're not going to do it fast and smooth. This may or may not be something we use. Cassidy's already got a little bit of the idea what we're going to do. Good boys, good, well done. Yeah, that was good. Well done. Got something that I've got an idea to practice that could work, potentially. It involves both horses moving sideways without moving forwards. Obviously it's easier for them to move forwards when they're moving sideways, so it turns into more of a correct lateral movement. With them facing in different directions, if they were to move sideways and both go slightly forwards, pretty soon there wouldn't be any horses there. They'd both gone off to either end. So we're doing a little top and tail. I tried this yesterday for the first time. Both can do it individually, so we just need to try and make the right communication here. Exaggerate a bit. You're okay, mate. You're okay. Be good if you move first, Max. Oh, no, it's not that thing. It's not that thing. There you go. Good. It's that thing. There you go. There you go. Well done. It was similar to that other thing. It was similar, yeah. But it wasn't that thing. No. Good man. It would help Max if you went first a little bit, but anyway. So there's always a lot of reassurance around these little things. There's lots of things they could do, lots of things they could do wrong. When I say wrong, I mean just things I don't want. But if it's them trying to do something right that is wrong, it's not really that big a deal. It's not like they're trying to do something wrong. So everybody's going to need a little help on this one. You got it, Max? There we go. Good. Oh, that was a bit much. Never mind. Good. All right, let's get you going. All right. Good boy. Good. Uh-huh. Good man. We'll just keep it friendly. And not moving is as an important a task as moving. So we practice not moving as well. Might be good, eh? A little more. Okay, we good, boys? Max, come on. Okay, he's a bit laggy, isn't he, Cassidy? And then a little correction at the end. That was good. That was good. So with something like that, I might do it 2 or 3 times, maybe have it work a little bit twice would be enough, and then we'll do some more tomorrow. If I really drill them, it seems to increase the opportunities for them not to want to do it or not to want to try. and then things can really go wrong. So, you know, that's a long way off being show worthy, but it's a good start and it gives us something to build on. So good enough for today.